let's get these fuckers while we're here.
My lucky day.
Oh yeah, you're right. It is my lucky day.
Everybody stand back.
Feel my blade.
Come on. Oh, you didn't give me any items. You only gave me 36 Mora. What a cheap bitch.
How's this? Very.
There we go. I'll give her something else to gobble up.
Oh yeah?
That certainly explains the state
what's that gonna
Kejima
be?
was in earlier.
What?
At least we
What's
were
that
able to
gonna be?
help him, weren't we?
My sword.
Well, let's go find the next person.
Aoi?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm just saying, like, if she heard them talking shit about him, being like, oh, well, he's not giving us these provisions, why didn't she say, well, you know he's buying that out of his own pocket, right?
She spread the rumors.
Oh my god, what?
Yeah.
What a bitch.
Wanna cut her.
It seems that his vision was recently confiscated.
Mm.
Most unfortunate.
Cause she's
If
about
he
to
doesn't
charge
clear the
you
debt
money
on his
for this
name,
conversation.
he'll have no choice but to sell that sword that is so dear to him. Sword? What sword?
Do I get to beat her up?
Oh, didn't he tell
I
you?
do not
He
believe it.
possesses a very valuable blade. He's carried it for years now. I've asked him about its origins. He told
She
me
just
that it
wants
was a
him to
gift
go
from his
bankrupt so
father,
she can buy a
that it was
sword.
too precious to sell. In hindsight, I regret that I never made an offer on it. Everything has its price, at least that's what I think. Why don't you ask him about the sword yourself? Perhaps it'll even provide you with the answers you're looking for. But before you go, if you would kindly settle today's bill. But we... Information is also a kind
Can I
of
deny it?
commodity, wouldn't you agree? Don't worry, I won't charge much for information about Kurosawa. Nothing we ever discussed confidential anyway. Oh, let me think. 2,000 Mora should be a fair price.
What? I can't deny her?
Nope.
I can't just, like, walk away?
Nope.
Why?
She would call the guards on you.
And I'll beat them up. I'll beat everybody up. They can't get me. And I'll cast Disguise Self. I'll roll a 20 every time. I am suspicious of Lady Yai. Or whatever. Yai?
Oh, yeah, no, Lady Yay.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah, yay, whatever. I am suspicious of her because if she has contacts with the Shogun, which is the one taking away all the visions, she's gonna be like, oh no, he'll be fine. He's not possessed. Boo-hoo, sucks to be him. Like, I don't trust. I don't trust her.
I'm sorry. It is clear to me that your sensei is not possessed by any evil spirit.
What did I tell you? What did I tell you?
Then mind in moments
She is
such
the
as these.
bitch. I don't like her. She's rude. She's rude.
She is rude.
Can you really be unagitated? What a bitch.
Lady, I'm not sure I understand. The path of the sword master is filled with twists and turns. It is no small undertaking to pursue the position of greatest sword master in the world.
She's
It
literally
requires
just
one
like,
to take their
that
sword
sucks, too
firmly
sad,
in
so
both
bad.
hands
Right?
and cut
Get
down the
fucked.
hopes and dreams of others, even those of one's closest companions.
Yeah, and he's like, she's like, oh yeah, that wasn't actually his, like, that's not actually the person he is. That was just his vision. And he's actually a total shithead, and like, no one can be, free of their mind, whatever. Like, your sensei just sucks, is what she's saying.
Only a deep commitment to his ambition to become
She's
the
like-
best.
Lady Yai has some words for you.
I hate Lady Yai. I already hate her. I don't like her. Fuck her. I'm not excited to talk to her right now. I don't want to do it. There we go. She gives me bitch
I
energy.
have high hopes for you,
Yeah.
child.
Yeah, she does.
Don't disappoint me.
Why she gotta look so good though? I'm mad about it. I like her design. Her design is so cute. Look at those eyes. Look at those beautiful eyes and that cute little face. But all she is a bitch. I don't like it. And not in a good way. Truth. LOL. Yeah, no. What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? Why she gotta look so good and act so fucking sour? Oh wait, is that Ice Boy? Mitchell, do you know Ice Boy's name?
Ice Boy, which one? Chong Yu?
Yeah, that's how you say it. Changyu. Beidou would be fun for sure. Yeah, no. Super fun. And you just have a flask and there's water in it. There's like a water in the canteen. Water. It would match Beidou though. It would be super fucking dope. I love Beidou so much. Her character, like her personality, reminds me a lot of kind of my D&D character. My D&D character is a little bit more greedy, but she's what I want my D&D character to be. Like nice, but she's not going to tell you like at first. I think. But she's low-key really nice. But also my character's super greedy, but yeah, no, true pirate life for sure.
And subsequently scrapped.
So my D&D character, first of all, I'm very new to D&D, but I have always liked it. I've always liked the concept of it, and I always like had D&D memes pop up all the time because it's essentially just storytelling. So I really enjoyed it. And then this last year, I made my first D&D character. Her name is Lila. She's an Earth Genasi. She's an artificer. She's fucking dope. I love her so much. She's super, super greedy, and I love it. I do like that. So, Earth Genasis in canon are like super greedy, but I made her greedy because she's an artificer, and I was like, oh, all her stuff is gonna be super expensive, so she's like always nickel and diming everything, and like basically she's the first one that goes up to the dead bodies and takes some money off of them and looks for like
She doesn't wait till they're dead.
shut up. I'm not a rogue, so I don't just straight steal off of like live people, like, well, not in the way that rogues usually do. Like I don't pickpocket, but if you're dead if you're dead, you don't need your money anymore. You don't need that super valuable thing that you have on your person anymore. You don't need that. Let Lila take it. And then the like when she goes to sell, so she has the like the jug that lets you create like a bunch of stuff, or like a certain amount of X number of things, like for the day, and she always makes acid to sell it. And like the price is supposed to be like buying it is 25 gold, and she'll just like con like merchants. Wait, there we go. She'll con merchants into buying her acid for near the same price that they would sell it for, sometimes more. Because she wants money. And then she's also a bartender, so she'll also like go to bars and like hire, like be like, you need a bartender, right? And then she'll like just do like cool bartender tricks. It's super dope and I love it.
So here's a question.
Hold on. My one character is a tiefling rogue, arcane trickster. that uses magic for party tricks, cheats, fights, and fucks his way out of anything. LOL. Oh my god, that's amazing. One of our friends is also a tiefling, but they are or tiefling, but they are a barbarian. Dude, that sounds fucking dope though. What were you gonna say?
So you said if people are dead, they don't need their money. What happens if you just see someone have a heart attack in front of you?
As Lila?
Yeah.
Like, I didn't kill them or cause the heart attack. That's a hard one. I don't know if you heard, but he asked if someone had a heart attack in front of Lila, my D&D character, would she just take the money off of them? And that's a hard question. I think she would attempt to save them, but being that she doesn't have any, like, medical prowess, like, she knows cure wounds, but I don't know if that would do anything for them. So, depending if that did anything, like, if she could save them, then she wouldn't take their money, but she would still probably con them after, like, once they're healed and being like, I saved your life. You owe me. How much gold you got? Like, that's probably what she would do. And then if she couldn't save them, she would probably steal their money. Probably. They're dead. They don't need it. Just put some band-aids on and call it good. Checks out. Dude, okay, it's in canon. So my Earth does not see is a paranoid person. She's very paranoid. She's very like everybody's out to get her type thing. It's a it's a thing that she started with like kind of little bit, but then like as she was forced to start journeying with like the group, and she started to become more and more like violent kind of, she now thinks that everybody's just gonna come back to get her, or like people that she killed, like people they know are gonna come kill her anyway. And so she doesn't ever really sleep that well, so it's in canon that her bag of holding, she just has a shit ton of like coffee beans in there, and she like takes them out and just eats the coffee beans. She doesn't drink coffee, she eats coffee beans. That's one of the in canon things. So her coffee hab's expensive, so she has to make a lot of money between her artificer tools and coffee. I mean, what else is there in life, right? Just anyway, she's not a healer, but she can. She can heal. She like cure wounds. Like her, a coffee addict. I, to be honest, modeled that off of me. So, just casually drinking coffee at 10 at night. But yeah, no. There are some things that I modeled her character off of me, so it'd be easier to play her. But I just amplified those things. So like being a coffee addict or being like, I don't know what, being paranoid. I'm a little paranoid. It's fine. But I really amplified hers as PTSD. Like it's more of a PTSD paranoia for her. Because she's gone through some pretty crazy shit so far. Because I wanted there to be consequences for the things that she did. So I always recommend that to new players as well. Yeah. I was recommended that a lot. I thought about going like starting off as like a bard, a really like loud and obnoxious character, but I knew that I wasn't going to know a lot. So, and I'm not a suave person, which would be an interesting bard, like a bard that puts his foot in his mouth all the time, But I just figured I'd go for someone a little bit more what I am, but amplified. Damn parts. I do at some point want to play some like stereotype characters. Like I want to play like a himbo barbarian and like a super sexually driven bard, and yeah, no, a socially awkward bard would be fucking great though, right? Like, oh man. And then if you happen to roll like really well for the bard, like it would make it even better. Like somehow their super shitty pun pickup line fucking landed? What? Yeah. No. But yeah. Anyway, I should
They invariably adopt a stance
But yeah,
of unconditional
I
support
really
for the
like
shogun's
D&D.
decisions. They have no interest in discussing anything. It almost makes one wonder whether they had a hand in the shogun's sudden decision to issue the Vision Hunt decree.
Dad joke pickup lines, right? Like, like a bard with a dad bod and dad jokes to match. Am I right? Am I right? And like, they end up like when they roll well, like whoever it is just finds like the dad jokes and they're like their purity of the dadness so charming that they're like, you know what? Yes, yes, I will. Like, finger guns. Finger guns make everything better. It makes the puns land better.
I get the second snap.
Just an arm going. What does she want to do? You know what I mean? Girl, you're getting your socks wet.
Please, keep your eyes on me.
What the fuck, nasty socks? Yeah, she's just getting her socks all wet. Like,
Isn't that the best gift?
watching her do a dance or getting her socks wet?
Watching her getting her socks.
You know, if it wasn't for the fact that I can't get over, like, her socks being wet right now, this would be really cute. And, like, absolutely a sapphic moment, and I love it, but soggy socks.
Well, she will make her socks not soggy. Instead, she just make it soft.
Frozen socks?
Yeah. But they won't be wet.
Oh no. She's so cute. Ugh.
What do you think of my dance? Did you...
And guess what?
What'd you think of my dance? You like it? Mm.
Unlike Yay, she's actually not an asshole.
Right?
into words. I doesn't really know what it was, but it is art.
It was soggy.
I'm not very good at this kind of dance. So, as long as I didn't embarrass myself, that's all that matters. I just had a sudden urge, and I ran with it.
She had an
In
urge,
a way,
if you know what I
that
mean.
sort of sums up today for me. Dancing like nobody's watching.
Like, I can't tell if this is just like an intense friendship because like she never has friendships, or if she's like low key having some feelings for the traveler, you
No.
know.
I don't think it's low key.
She did just do a dance for them, so she had an urge. She just ran with it, so it's hard to say. Because a lot of these things, though, are written to be for both Aether and Lumine, so I don't know. She was just getting hyped for dancing in wet socks. I mean, I guess maybe that's what she's into.
She saw the opportunity and she's like, yes.
Soggy feet.
I'm about to get so soggy.
She's about to get Wet.
Y'all don't even know how soggy my feet about to get.
Okay, so I gotta answer her. Oh, you're a pleasure to be around.
It goes for you, too. When I'm with you, time seems to slow down and speed up at the same time. Anyway,
This is so
it looks
gay.
like this is goodbye for today. I can see myself the rest of the way back.
I love it so
Good night,
much.
traveler.